ALS side, and we're there for 5-10 minutes. My captain's a paramedic. He's doing everything he possibly can as a paramedic if it's an ALS situation. If all 3 of our ambulances are out and we're waiting on somebody from Lapel, maybe, typically we don't get Lapel, we'll get Pendleton or Chesterfield. But if we're waiting 5-10 minutes for them to come all the way in, that's a delayed response. And that happens more often in Anderson than it does anywhere else because of how busy those 3 trucks are. Now we are there and we are providing, we can keep somebody alive as much as we can possibly do it in the back of the truck if we are an ALS engine, but we can't get them to a hospital. If we added the 4th ambulance, those response time delays are going to be significantly reduced, and it's going to even out that workload between the 4. That's what we're asking. So it's not, you're not getting a service by the engine showing up, but you're not getting transported. That's the in time.
Well, yeah, that could be serious too. And as far as who all y'all answer to, I know y'all appointed, the chiefs are appointed, but the bottom line is they all answer to the public, the voters, because they elect people that they think going to keep them safe. You're what?
We're a little different.
Cause what?
I've got 26 plus, and Dave has over 30 years on the fire department.
I know you do.
So we understand what's going on there.
So you think everything's all right then with all y'all experience?
Never perfect.
Well, I didn't say perfect. I said all right.
It can always be better.
It can be better.
Always be better. I don't have the fiscal answer and stuff to get it better, but it can be better. And it's like I said. But I'll tell you another thing. It's kind of like blowing smoke. If you have a doctor driving down the road, not an emergency room doctor, but a regular doctor, your personal doctor is driving down the road, and that ambulance pulls over, that doctor doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Those ambulances, they handle emergencies. He doesn't handle emergency. He handles colds and flus, and you had this before, well, you've got it again. You know, I'm just telling you what these guys can do. The only people that can equal them or better them in some ways is the ER doctor himself.
Okay, I just want to know.
Thank you. We can take it under advisement. Have a good night.
Yeah, I just want to know if we are safe or are we in the danger zone.
You're safe. You're safe.
Okay.
Safe as you can be.
So if somebody calls me and said they waited and they couldn't get them to the hospital on time because they had to wait.
They're getting the emergency care they need, and that's when we call it another ambulance. You know,
But they got to wait on that ambulance from another township.
You know what? They come really quick.
Okay.
Lights and siren, get out of their way.
Well, I hope we don't run into no problems. Because y'all on film saying it's okay. You got that, Ken?
No, I'm good.
Anybody else have a question? Spencer, how you doing?
Meeting over with? Oh, y'all, meeting over with. They have a planning commission in 3 minutes, so I'm going to shut this off and I'll be coming back in 3 minutes. But that is something for the John Q. Public, as they say. We need to pay attention to this. It sounds like it's pretty concerning.
Mike, how are you?
That's when they call for a private. I understand all that calling for help and stuff, but when you're in an emergency, you know, you don't have a whole lot of time. So the reason I brought that up, my mother had a massive heart attack in our home, and it's just horrific. Every second feels like an hour. So I hope they get it straightened out. It seems like we've got 2 different views on how bad the situation is, but these people up here answer to the public. Don't forget that. So if this is important to you, you make sure the right people running this joint knows how you feel about it. But I'm getting ready to get off, and I will reload here in about 2 minutes. Bye.
What is going on, everybody? Hello, everybody. We are currently live here from Smith's Garden Town, Wichita Falls, Texas. I'm in the back getting some stuff on my truck, but we're gonna walk through the greenhouse real quick. Hope everyone's doing good. Signal in Wichita Falls